Good blessed Sunday, December the 6th, 2020 time of the change, time for the vision. It's about 3:36 a.m. in the morning. I'd like to greet all human beings all around the world with a universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter whether you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter whether you are the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. Doesn't matter whether you like me, my YouTube channel, which I encourage all people to subscribe to it. It's free. Raymond, Raymond, Ivy. Today, I'm out here, getting a peace of mind early in the morning, 3 a.m. early in the morning when most people are asleep. In some places, especially in the black communities, not all black communities, but some blacks is out here riding around looking for somebody to kill. 9.99% of the people that they looking to kill is somebody else's black. I'm praying that this 2020 wake up these individuals to stop this killing. I have a group of people here in this city and town that I live in, Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, that don't like me because of the fact I'm a black man that's educated, strong, don't fear nobody but God. You can't pay me to do wrong. You can't pay me to be a part of your groups, especially when you are criminals connected with judges, state representatives, NAACP, preachers, etc. But I want to show y'all something. I'm downtown here in Chicago. Not Chicago, let me stop. Downtown here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County. Now, I give it to the white people, and this, if the shoe fit, wear it, and this is not directed to all blacks. This is directed to these individual blacks that call themselves leaders, call themselves change. You show change for Charleston, Missouri. This is for all these people that's getting this government, black people that's getting this government grant money, black and white people that set up their programs in the black communities, fill their pockets, fill their friends' pockets, and then they go back home where they don't live nowhere around in the black community. But I'm going to give it to the whites. Let me show you how the whites is doing, y'all, especially here for Christmas. Then you go in the black neighborhood and you see what these black leaders is doing for the black community. This is downtown. I'm not going to even go all the way down there, but it's lit up. You see, it's starting from the dividing line where that stop sign is at right down. That stoplight is at. At that stoplight is a street called Marshall. Marshall separates east from west. Just like in Chicago, in Chicago. State Street divides east from west. This street I'm on now is called Main Street. Main Street divides north from south. So at that stoplight, to my right, once you pass that stoplight on Marshall Street, going down to the right, you will be on the west side of town, which they have the black and white folks have all of their programs there, the way they're getting all these millions of dollars of government grant money. But if you take a view and go take a tour of the black community, you ain't going to see this here. You're going to see rundown buildings, not everywhere, but you ain't going to see nothing built up there. Now, if you was at that stoplight and you went down here to the left, you will be going on the east side of town. Now, if you was at that light and you went straight ahead, you'll be on the south end of town. That's south, straight ahead, southwest. And then if you went this way, southeast, but you're going this way, it's north. But you see, the last few days, and I don't knock the white people, a day or so ago, I came down here at night, and it was crowded with a bunch of white people, and I'm not knocking them. They was honoring something, but whatever they was doing it in unity. You see what I'm saying? They take their money that they make when you go buy stuff out of their stores, and I ain't got nothing wrong with that because I shop at some of their stores. I shop at one black business here, and that's a restaurant. The only black business person down here besides the traveling black business, my neighbor's son, them the only two blacks that I shop at, because them the only two blacks that really would talk to me in public and not afraid to talk to me because of some of these racist white people and some of these sellout blacks don't like me. What is my point? 2020 is almost over with. 2020 is a perfect vision. How long is some of you blacks gonna keep on falling behind these blacks that talking about Charleston for change? Charleston for change, that's where the change is at, right here. It ain't no change over on the southwest side or the northwest side of Charleston, Missouri. The only thing they putting up over there, when I say they, I'm not just talking about white folks. Susanna Wesley got a building right over there on Lee Street in Marshall. The NAACP president, who has his own organization, who monopolize everything, who run the C.F. Bowen Center, a historical building that used to be the Lincoln School, where my daddy and other people went to school, where the whites didn't want us to go to no other school but that. Ain't nothing been rebuilt there, but Susanna Wesley got into the G&H Old Furniture Company, and their building is probably worth more than the C.F. Bowen Center, because they use these same blacks, worked them with years, and showed them how to rape the black community. But I'm going to leave it at that. All of my enemies, y'all, you know, it's okay to dislike me, but you know, at some point, people get tired of you attacking them. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, law enforcement officials, you don't have to do your job. You see what I'm saying? Because, see, one day somebody gonna come down to Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County like I did, and they ain't gonna take what I've been taking. God sent me down here to sacrifice me and my family, to let people around the world see how these blacks is selling out blacks, and how these whites in the courthouses, the police station, the sheriff department, in all these other places. Any of you white people that said you about justice, when you see them doing these things to me and my family and you don't speak up, like Martin Luther King said, John F. Kennedy Jr. said, John F. Kennedy Sr. said, John Paul II said, where there's a justice anywhere, there's a threat to justice everywhere. I'm going to leave y'all as I came. Only thing I ask y'all that don't like me, don't put your hands on me, don't put your hands on my daughters. I don't care who your family is. You can be kin to John Gotti. Leave me and my family alone, because I'm not afraid of you. I only fear God, and I'm only human. Sometimes you put too much pressure in a pipe, it might bust. Be careful how you entertain strangers, because some have entertained angels and even danger unaware. Peace be still.